Welcome back to day 5 of Everything Breaks When You Don't Want It To. Or no, wait, I'm sorry, that's a different show. This is Rocky Mountain Raceway. We're helping some other guys. They're having some issues with their car, so we stopped to see if they needed anything. Oh man, it's hot. So we've been cruising along in Colorado. We're in like Sterling right now, just past New Raymer. So we're stopping here for some food and a little bit of AC. It is hot, brutally hot, but it's there's a lot of cars that just are having issues with the heat. We're running really good. I seen a lot of these issues last year, so I kind of built my fuel system and a lot of my stuff around making sure I can cruise for a long amount of time. I'm having an issue. My throttle position sensor is going bad. I have a spare with me, so I'll probably throw that in at some point, but we've got another 5 hours to go. We left Bandimere last night. I think I dropped a little bit in the standings. I haven't looked yet today, but I was having issues with boost, so I found some issues with my lines and redid some of that, and I was only getting 4.5 pounds at Bandimere. So now we were testing on the way here, and I was able to get 7. So I put my manual boost controller in. So I think we're going to have a lot better luck being able to dial in our time. But you know what? We're competitive. We're still in it. We had a 12.4, a 12.2, and a 12.5. So we're right there. We're right in the middle of the group, which is awesome. So we're happy with it. And then hopefully after race week we'll be able to turn it up a little bit. Having a blast though. It's been so much fun. My wife's awesome. She's being herself.
The ground is 146 degrees.
The ground is 146 degrees here in Colorado. Oop, I just spit on you guys. Sorry about that. I usually don't do that unless you're here in person. But anyways, we got a little more to drive. We're gonna go grab some food. This morning, we were thrashing on the car early this morning. I've still got a header leak. There's this really awesome dude. His name's Blake. He's gonna hook me up with some steel header gaskets for my car because I still didn't do that. We were able to make some boost because I replaced that blown out crossover piece from the worst turbo kit in the world. And then we will be able to fix the header gasket, make more boost, dial it in with our boost controller. We'll be able to get right there on the 12 point something, hopefully better than a 1. All right, guys, stay tuned. We're gonna get some food. It's hot.
We haven't filmed a lot because it's too hot.
Oh yeah, we're just trying to keep moving. It's wretchedly hot. I don't even know. The car's running hot. I'm running hot. I don't know who's gonna pass out first, me or the car, but we had a bet going on. Look at this. I take my seatbelt. I got a sweat line from my seatbelt. It's hot. We're making it. We got about another 80 miles until we get to Kearney. Then we've got to thrash in the car a little bit. We've got some header gaskets, some steel ones that we're going to put on and get our leak fixed. Should be a good time.
He's got lapped.
It's so cool going into these small towns and nobody knows what's going on, and they see all these race week cars and everybody's just like, what's going on? What are you guys doing? Oh man, it's funny.
Really cute.
Huh?
Good impression.
I mean, I thought it was pretty good. Well, we're gonna get back to some more driving. We're in the fantastic rolling mountains of Nebraska. Yeah, we got into Nebraska not too long ago, so we're on glorious Highway 30. We did find out that even though I didn't run very fast yesterday, that 12.5 I turned in, oh sorry, I spit on the camera again. You guys are getting used to that. The 12.5 that I turned in was good enough to move me up one place in the standings. So, and then today, with the boost controller changes we made, I was seeing 7 pounds of boost instead of 5, so I think we're making strides in the right direction. We just got to test it at the track now. Oh man, it is still hot. I guess there's a heat index warning. We stopped in the shade for a minute because it is just blistering. I'm actually kind of excited. You can see right back there, there's a storm about to make the sun disappear for a little while. I have never been so excited to see that glowing ball of fire in the sky disappear. But all things considered, this has been a great drive. It's a good old Sally girl, look at that. So I'm pretty excited. I've pretty much touched every nut and bolt on this car. Running great. The engine's good. There's obviously issues with the header gasket, but I'm pretty sure that was my fault anyway because I didn't have the wastegate plumbed right. But it's been a hell of a good event. We just had this checkpoint. I'm walking over here to show you guys this. There is somebody who did. You probably won't be able to see it on the GoPro because the GoPro's got a really wide lens. But there's somebody that did a rolling burnout from, well, the sheriffs are there now. But you can see way down there, there's that little checkpoint. They did a burnout from there all the way to almost right in front of this building. We've got sheriffs there. Have a little class, come on. I guess there was a local here that was sitting at the checkpoint asking everybody to do burnouts. If the sheriff wasn't there, I probably would oblige also. Oh man, so I think we're a little ways outside of Kearney, and we're just driving. We're on Highway 30 there. We're on some new pavement now. It was really bumpy for a while. As you can imagine, with the trailer and the tongue weight on the Mustang, she squats pretty good. Good times. Well, more driving. We're gonna cool off for a few minutes and enjoy a little bit of shade from this giant tree as that glowing ball of fire hides for a while. Nebraska, the good life. So if you've never been on Road Week, it's hard to explain the spirit of Road Week, but you try to help each other out. So right now there's a group we met at our hotel, really awesome. This chick's in the Young Guns class, which is for
16.
Yeah, she's 16. Doing this with her dad, and they just posted that their alternator's dead, their phones died shortly after, so we've got a jump box we're going to go bring to them so they can at least hopefully connect it to the car and get it to the next town. I don't know how long it's got a full charge, but I don't know how long it'll last on one charge. We'll find out. Worst case scenario, just keep charging the jump box back up and plug it back in and drive and take it where you're going. But that's where we're going right now. We're going to try to help them out, hopefully get them back on the road. They're about 20 or 30 minutes back behind us, so we're backtracking a little bit so that we can get back to where they're at. I think this is Paxton here.
Yes, it's Paxton. We gotta find them now.
What is all about. We're not allowed to help them, but say hi to YouTube. Hey! Good luck. I wish we could do more. We can provide parts, and we can provide shade. We can't physically help them work on the car. Once race week starts, the only two people that are allowed to work on the car are the driver and co-driver. So, yeah, all we can do is help them in that way. Kind of makes you feel like crap, you know, but everybody's here to help everybody, so we all understand. Those are cool guys, and they stayed at the same hotel as we did when we were in, what was that, Pueblo? Yeah, it's Pueblo. I think I made an oopsie. Well, we made it to the gas station, but they were all out of gas, so looks like we're gonna have to use our spare gas for this one. And who do I have to thank for the spare gas but the beautiful camera lady herself? You know that this wouldn't have happened if we weren't being kind, caring, generous people. So
I like Kelly, so she was worth it. And Justin's
be easy
awesome.
on us in the comments, okay? trip miles for the day, they're telling us is 480 miles. That's without our backtrack and some of the other stuff we had to do. And I tell you what, 480 miles in the Midwest with no air conditioning is downright miserable. Oh, it's my awkward video moment of the day.
Well, it's been sweltering and we haven't really had the time to.
We haven't. Yes, we haven't. You guys probably can't even see me. It is me. It is Fred.
It's not Fred. His name is Brooks. Do not let him fool you.
Why do you hate Fred so much?
I don't. It's not that I hate the name. It's just I love your name.
Fred?
Brooks Michael
Who's that?
Flehardy. Hence BMF. Everyone always asks what BMF stands for. It's his initials for his company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be my Fred.
No.
Be my Fred.
We're not
That's
Fred.
What it stands for.
If you ever want to know the Fred story,
Be my Fred.
he'll have to do a separate video for that. Thanks, Facebook, for destroying his little world and pulling down his fake account. But it was just in all essence to buy car parts. So
It was, yeah, it was.
truly, that's all it was.
My motives were purely automotive.
He just never corrected anybody for calling him Fred. Because
That's my real name.
it's not his real name. Ask his mother. His dad will be at the track tomorrow. If you would like to ask him, he'll be there.
Be my Fred.
All the B names for your brothers.
BR.
Oh, they are BRs. Yes, you're right.
Yep. Bryce, Brandon, Fred.
Not Fred. So what you doing, dear?
Right now,
What happened on the road today that we have to get the jack out?
I told you I wanted to leave the struggle bus at home, but the struggle bus never left. It's still here. It's still in effect. We are struggling.
I'll just show him.
My camera sucks with lighting, so I always have to accent with this,
Okay.
just FYI. So we got to Kearney a little bit ago. You can't even see it, that's so far away. Sorry, I blew out one of the rubbers that keeps my car from slamming on the bump stops. Honey, you don't like being on camera, do you?
Alright.
I'm videoing my car.
Edit that out.
I don't have that kind of skills. I'll try. It won't happen.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, I'll make it happen.
You're
So we got to town, and this guy that I met on Race Week last year was like, "Hey man, saw you're fighting some header gasket issues. I want to give you something." And I couldn't be happier. Look at this dude. So he gets me these that I couldn't even find in a parts store. So I am going to put these on instead of waiting for silicone, because if you didn't know this, the races are tomorrow at 3, and I don't have 24 hours for the stuff that I have to cure. And I don't own a performance shop, so I don't have anything better. But I'm so excited. Look at these. So these are Mr. Gasket.
MLS gaskets.
So it's an MLS header gasket. I didn't even know they made these. Somebody had told me they made like a steel gasket, but guaranteed not to leak.
Guaranteed.
Guaranteed. I'm going to test that tomorrow, like first thing, like 7 a.m. I'm going to put these in, and I'm going to find out right away.
I mean, we pull off the headers, I don't know, probably 20 times a day, and we reuse them.
They're reusable too?
Every single dyno test. So
That's a game changer. So if I have an issue, I can pull the header off and reuse this.
Yep.
I'm really excited now. And I got some stickers too. So that's... I love those.
It's our last hat. I slightly used it. It's a little dirty, but where it works is very dirty. Because Brooks touches stuff.
Oh, did you just get a hat?
I did.
The last one.
You did. You should say.
So she's the HR lady. She's the one who's responsible for all of the human relations and all of the give out. So if you want a hat or a sticker, you have to talk to
We
her.
don't have any more hats.
It's all right. If
I have
you
stickers.
come see us, and she'll get you a sticker.
I have stickers.
I got more stickers for the trailer. I love stickers. If you have a sticker and you want to give me a sticker, by all means, come give me a sticker. I've got space on my trailer and my car for it. And I haven't said this in a while, I collect license plates for some of my new subscribers. There was one guy from like Scotland or Ireland, somebody from the Netherlands. I love license plates. I have a wall of them in my garage. So if you want to send license plates, put your name on it, and I'll put it on my wall. I love that kind of stuff. Can I say anything about these? I have to
Think of how many times they come on and off an engine.
Yeah.
It's like throw the header on, bolt it up, run it, pull it off, send it out, put the next one on, run it, and they do about 10 to 20 engines a day, and we'll reuse these for like 3 months before they burn out.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Man,
So
I'm going to put them through the paces.
I was super confident on them. My boss said that there's some ones down at Advanced that are like a thick steel ones.
I think that's what you guys will tell me in the comments. I know. I don't know if those are what you're suggesting or not, but I've never used a steel gasket, period. I didn't even know they had an MLS header gasket.
Yep.
It's really
Reusable.
cool. Reusable.
Works really well for
So-
dyno testing and blueprint.
Does this compress, or how does that work?
Yep.
Does it?
Yep.
And then it springs back, or what?
I believe
Like-
so.
I'm curious now. I'll have to figure that out. So you work at Blueprint.
Yep.
So this is not a freebie by any stretch of the imagination. This is a this is a gift from a guy who gives a crap about what I do, and I'm repaying him with other things that are near and dear to my heart. So if you want to know what that is, you'll have to come talk to me. But yeah, so I've got some stickers. I love to rep people who care about what we do, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put your guys' stickers on things, but I also like to give back too. I don't want a handout. I don't need a handout. So if you want to help me, the biggest thing you can do is buy a shirt or something off my merch store. There's a link in the description. Shameless merch plug, I know. That wasn't intended, but here we are. So there's a few stickers that I'll be putting on my trailer and my car for sure, because I like to support those who support me. And this guy, case in point, you can't replace good people in your life. You can't. So
Kind of a crazy way that how we met too last year.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
That's
so, I made a video of it last year, and I made a comment on I needed valve cover. My valve covers were leaking. If you're an adamant watcher of my channel, which there might be 2 of you out there, you probably noticed that. This is the guy. He went to his Bronco and grabbed a set of valve covers to try to help my oil leak issue that I was having.
with pregnant wife. Where's kiddo?
Pregnant wife in the car. Yeah, it was fantastic.
In softball gear.
We had just got to Kearney, and we're leaking oil like a sieve all over the underside of the car. And this dude's like, "Hey, what are you doing? Having problems?" I'm like, "I need valve covers." He was like,
I can help you out.
I have. It was the weirdest thing. So
So it went from valve covers to getting you set up with some cylinder heads to gaskets to, I don't know, I want to see the little red thing go fast.
it's gonna go fast.
Deal.
So today, I wasn't gonna mention this until the video of. So this is day 5. You guys will probably see it on day 6, and I wasn't gonna mention it until day 7 video that now today I tested it. I was having issues making boost, and we had 7 pounds towing a trailer today. So we should have no problems making 7 pounds with the car. So I've got a manual boost controller that I put in, and I've actually got my lines hooked up correctly. So I'm pretty sure with everything that we're doing, with the gaskets and with the boost controller, she's gonna fly. I'm not supposed to go faster than 12s. Don't tell anybody.
12 with a triple O is fine.
12. How about a 9 with a triple O?
That'd work too.
So I got to see the guy that's pitted next to me. I got to see his car's a 347 with a 76 mil turbo,
Okay.
and with 15 pounds of boost, he's running 10.40. I've got a 414 with the same size turbo, probably a little more back pressure.
I bet you can get down there.
Oh,
I'm just saying for race week reasons, 12.
yeah, I would never think of breaking the rules ever. That's not
No,
right. That's
we
not
don't
who I
break
am.
rules in racing.
No, it's mainly because of her.